We locked ourselves in Tyler's basement with candles, an old Ouija board, and a book of creepy symbols we found at a garage sale. At first it felt fakin', till the lights flickered, and the board spelled run without anyone touching it. A freezing wind rushed through the room, even though the windows were shut. Then we heard footsteps upstairs. The problem was, Tyler's parents were out of town. We grabbed our phones and crept upstairs together. Every light in the house was off except the TV, glowing with black and white static. The footsteps stopped. Then Tyler pointed at the hallway wall. Written in dripping red letters were the words, "You open the door." Behind us, the basement door slowly slammed shut on its own, and something scratched from the other side. Nobody moved. The scratching turned into pounding, shaking the basement door hard enough to crack the frame. Jake whispered that we should leave, but the front door wouldn't open. My phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. It only said, "Don't let IT out." Then the TV static cleared for 1 second, showing a dark figure standing right behind us. We spun around, but the hallway was empty. Then the basement pounding stopped completely. Silence filled the house. Tyler slowly reached for the doorknob when a deep voice whispered from beneath the floor, "Thank you." The lights snapped back on, and every candle downstairs blew out at once. That's when we noticed Jake was gone, and muddy footprints led from the basement to the attic. We followed the footprints up the narrow attic stairs, calling Jake's name. The air smelled damp and rotten. At the far end of the attic, Jake stood perfectly still, facing the wall. Tyler touched his shoulder, and Jake slowly turned around with a grin that didn't look like his. In a rough whisper, he said, "It needed one of us." Then every box in the attic crashed over at once. We bolted for the stairs, but the attic door slammed shut before we could reach it. Dust filled the air as Jake stepped toward us, still smiling. The walls began shaking, and the old Ouija board suddenly slid out from a box on its own. The pointer moved across the board by itself, spelling, "Stay." Then the attic light popped, leaving us in total darkness with Jake breathing somewhere nearby. My flashlight flickered on for a second, and Jake was standing inches from me. His eyes looked completely black. Before anyone could scream, a loud bang came from downstairs, the front door finally opening by itself. Jake tilted his head and whispered, "You can still leave, but it comes with you." Then footsteps started climbing the stairs toward the attic. Slow and heavy, even though nobody else was supposed to be in the house. The attic door burst open, but it wasn't a person climbing the stairs. It was us, same clothes, same faces. Our double stared silently while the real Jake laughed behind us. Then my double raised a finger to its lips and whispered, "Too late." Every light in the house exploded at once. The next morning, police found the house empty, except for one photo on the attic floor showing 6 teenagers smiling at the camera. There were only 5 of us.